Hello, everybody. This is our first video in our class. So, first introduction. So, this is me, Jose Moreno Cortez. So, trying here to do my first video for this class. So, hopefully, everybody here is safe now. Remember, we don't know what is going to happen with the hurricane. So, we just have to keep our guard about it. So, let's talk about culture. So you see the different definition of culture that we have been seeing through the different through our PowerPoint and through your readings. So practically, when we are talking about culture, we are talking about the ideas, the belief, the behaviors of a particular society, and that includes also the material culture. When we are talking about the material culture, are those are the stuff that people do, that every society do. For example, why we eat with fork and in other countries they eat with chopstick. So that's a reflection of the material culture. So ways of of clothing, things that you can eat. So in some countries they probably will eat worms and maggots, stuff like that. But in our country, if we it's not, we have a different kind um, of values or thought about what is food. And remember, the culture depends a lot about meaning. Every society is going to give a particular meaning to something. So we are going to see a lot of changes depending on the meaning that a particular society give to something. So when we're talking about culture, I want you guys to imagine a big iceberg. So you know that an iceberg have a tip. That's usually what we see, and we see the lower part is the bottom part that nobody sees that. So if we are going to talk about an iceberg, let's first focus in the tip of the iceberg. So in the tip of the iceberg, you are going to see these cultural traits, like for example food, music, language, things that you can observe by yourself if you are visiting a country. So all of a sudden you do a trip, you stay there 7 days, so you are being able to see certain things, and you get curious, probably ask questions, probably interact a little bit with the people that you meet. But there are many things that are also part of culture that are very hard to see by just traveling 1 week or by just a short exposition to another culture. So let's go to the bottom of the iceberg now. So in the bottom of the iceberg, we are going to see a lot of stuff that you cannot learn about a particular society unless you interact deeply with that society, unless you live with that society for a certain amount of time. For example, we have values, body language, attitudes toward age, um, important of a space. We are going the importance of space very is essential in every society because that not everybody feel confident when they have a person nearby. In our society, when we have somebody approaching to us and invading our personal space, we are going to feel uncomfortable. But in other societies, more relaxed. So every society gonna have rules like that. So things like that you won't notice unless you live in that society. And that is the most particular aspect of culture is compound of things that we can perceive very easily and see that we can only learn by experiencing that culture. So anthropologists, when they go to the field, they are able to see both the whole iceberg. So hopefully these have helped you guys to understand better the concept of culture. Just continue with the tutorial. We are going to have these short videos to emphasize in particular aspects of the class. So take care. Hopefully you are safe and